Dawson, Connor O'Neill, Will Tricorico, Mike Slawinski, Ryan Callahan, Tony Campese, Jacob Switek. We had 2 goals last night. I think so, yeah. Yeah. evening all, and welcome inside Kalen Sports Ice Arena as the Huskies welcome the Illinois State Redbirds for the second night in a row into their home barn. A late Saturday night matchup, divisional rivals. What could get better? Warm-up clock ticking down. Your NIU Huskies about to take the ice, and here they are. James Garanti with you here in the booth tonight. Huskies looking to get their revenge game here as they suffered a 6-1 loss to these Illinois State Redbirds last night. Brendan Donovan started last night. Kason Yamada will get the nod tonight. Comes in with 5 games started, .867 save percentage. And Matt Juergens, who was in the goal last night, will get the nod again here tonight, their go-to guy, as usual. And for more on our starting lineup, followed by our nation's national anthem, let's listen in on our PA announcement. Ryan Morgan, Jeff Shirkey, and Lucas Sturb, who's back in the lineup for the second night in a row, will forward this team to begin this game. Van Voorhis and Keaton Peters on the backside. Declan McDermott centering, Carson Hilton, Will Tricorico, Natalie and Perry on the back end, and we are underway on this Saturday night showdown between the Redbirds and your NIU Huskies. Deep in there is Hilt, trying to force it loose, did for a moment. And that ricocheted off Declan McDermott's stick to behind the cage. Tricorico on the other side in the corner goes off Hilt's stick, trying to connect with the pass, and Peters broke it up. On the counterattack, Morgan, with Sturm through bodies, throws one on goal, and that one scooped up for a stoppage of play. Puck lands on the stick of Lund. He'll backhand it in off the clearing attempt. Natalie on the retrieval banks it out of the zone. This one goes all the way down, and Tricorico trying to force some pressure on Lund. He eludes it. They can't get it out of the zone now. Lund will loft it all the way to center overheads. Finding Sturm. Sturm in, shoots one off the bar and out of play. A ripper from Sturm, you could hear that from up here. Plays the outside of the crossbar. Not even a minute in, we have some eventful action between these two. Cam Pathana will take on Mike Slewinski in the face-off dot. And we'll kick it back to Peters on the face-off win. He'll shoot through a screen that went off Slewinski's glove. Pathana in behind the cage. Centering. And it's dropped off to Peters. His shot through the screen went off Noble in front. This one finally lofted out of the zone by Slewinski and all the way down. Van Voorhis puts a move there on Switek, who had 2 goals last night. Now it ricochets to Chesney. Ethan Chesney around, tried to center pass, and that one went off the stick of Pathana in front. Barallo batted out of the air. Parker Church working against Noble, and that was played with a high stick. Face-off won by Pathana. And Van Voorhis quarterbacks. Throws it up ice, past Turch. Varala with speed gets to it first. In the corner, he's pressured by Turch. It's finally forced loose and taken out by Switek. Around Zimmerman. Trying to get around Evans, he couldn't, and ricocheted back. And now Van Voorhis winds up from center, and that one challenged the netminder Yamada and is able to juggle it and freeze play. Back and forth action, and Evans makes sure Hunter Dotson has to retreat and does. Garcia feeds Cole Antonio. He's got some room trying to get around Castaneda. He could not. It ricochets in behind the cage. He neatly plays it over it. Gloving it down in front. Garcia can't settle it down between Lund and Evans. Natalie gloves it out of the air to prevent a break from Walker Smith, the last guy they want running down the ice. Huskies regroup and can't get it out. Perry. They did get it out just over the line. Invalid entry, so a face-off upcoming. Face-off control by the Huskies, back to Peters. His shot, and that one never made it through. It was blocked by two red sweaters in front and taken up ice. Hilt trying to split the defense. Moving to his backhand is McDermott. Tried to drop for Hilt, eventually winds up with him. Hilt with a bouncer, trying to settle it down, leaves it for Natalie. And now in behind Chicorico. Just out of the zone, and now it's broken up, and here comes Sturm to the backhand. Score! Lucas Sturm! 1-0. Welcome back, Lucas. Lucas Sturm, a page out of Andrzej Kopitar's book from back in the day. 1-0 Huskies. Unassisted, broken up, took it away from Chicorico. In this game is the exact type of game the Huskies were looking for. Great start. Not even 4 minutes in, by the way, and now it's taken up ahead. It's Truxall shooting one, save that was fought off by Jurgens. The rebound, he got it there, and hugging the post, able to squeeze it there. Stop it to play. Now there's more, as Truxall is tied up after the play with Van Voorhis. Peters had his stick lodged in there, palms up, and we'll see. Danny Lund is pressed up against the glass there by Slewinski. It's pried loose, and Chesney turns and shoots one. That one ricocheted off the glass. Parker Turch on the setup again. Slewinski tried to leave it for Turch. That one just out of reach. Lund lost it back to Turch. Great play from him. Gets it back to Slewinski. Slewinski trying to drive the net. Lund forces him to the outside. Slewinski turning, drops it for his defense. Dotson on the ring around Turch. Slewinski had trouble getting to it. Eventually able to catch up with it. Feed it back to Chesney. Chesney toe drag, beautiful save made. Rebound sent wide. Chesney able to steal it away from Lund again. Great offensive pressure. What a response from the Redbirds. Chesney tried to throw it to the net and went off Lund's stick, and finally the Huskies gained possession. Slowing things down. This one slides just out of the reach of Castaneda, but he's able to poke it to center for Evans. Evans was just out of stride with Smith. Chesney again on the counter. Chesney, ever so dangerous. Jurgens got out of position, but the Huskies defense able to hold. Peters crosses the line. 4-on-4 time with 35 seconds remaining. Zimmerman trying to pry this one loose. Cole Antonio can't get it out. Peters kept it in. Slewinski will glove it down and try to send Cole Antonio, but it was tipped by Peters to break up that pass. To the corner it goes. Marks had lost it to Cole Antonio, trying a couple head fakes, not working there. Sturm lost an edge and behind. Meyer in front. Natalie tried to back pass to Cole Antonio, and it was broken up. Marks will get it down the ice, and Perry will chase after this one as 4-on-4 time is up back to even strength. Perry A banker off the boards, Garcia trying to catch up with it. Morgan bodied him. Zimmerman leaving it for the goal scorer, Sturm. Sturm trying to split the defense. It winds up with Morgan. His shot goes just up high. Castaneda trying to settle it down in front of the Redbird bench. Hounded by Meyer. He's able to get it loose. And now Sturm. Sturm surveying. Drop pass. Beautiful Shirky angle save. Made it 2 of them. Yamada keeping his team in it. And now it's pried loose. Here's Sturm again. Had a stick tied up and rolls through the crease. Both teams with great pressure. Lund tries to work it in deeper. Does in the centering pass. No one home for NIU. Castaneda and Lund tipped in by Shirky. Rolling in on Yamada. He'll leave it for his defense. Losing an edge on the play, or was he tripped? We play on as Gritsuck heads to the bench. Carson Hiltz out of the corner. He'll hand it back to Dotson. And again, Garcia in front. Backhander save. Jurgens rebound up high. Taken by Dotson again. Throws it on goal. Right pad save. Made again by Jurgens. Turch. Backhand to keep the offensive drive alive. Hiltz. A little bit of room. He was a bit surprised by it. Now he will ring it around the boards. Past Lund. Tricorico in front. No one home. Bounced off a stick. Now it's back to Dotson again. Up to Church. His shot deflected. And that was blocked in front and wide. Jurgens never saw it, but the Huskies rush up ice. And Castaneda will get a line change. Settled down by Dotson. Oh, look out, dangerous in front. Padano goes across. Barolo, sharp angle. That's denied by Yamada again. And now it's turned over back to Barolo again. It's Noble trying to set up Barolo in front. And that one just went wide. Just out of sync, but Noble able to regain it again. Finally picked off and thrown back up ice by McDermott. As far as neutral ice, though, is Van Voorhis. Fires from center off Yamada. Stays in play. Swiatek. Working away from Noble and Slewinski. Finds Chesney at center over the line. Chesney around Van Voorhis. Fall off. Rebound. Scramble in the crease. Poking away at it. And Jurgens is able to find it. Slewinski tied up on the face-off. Van Voorhis crowbars it away, ringing it around, and Perry deflected it in to keep it in for a moment. Zimmerman out to center. And this pass behind Walker Smith, Natalie for the taking. This one rolls past Swiatek, and a shot on goal by Zimmerman. Rebound! Evans denied again. Smith tried to bat it out of the air. It's Peters going back down and deep. It's Van Voorhis trying to get a banker on the cross ice. Zimmerman. Yamada out of his net to keep it away. Walker Smith. Zimmerman tied up in the corner. Evans there calling for the pass. Smith. He was bombarded by 3 red sweaters, and now it's taken up ahead. Chesney with Slewinski. Shoots one. Blocker save into the corner. Swiatek trying to pry it loose from Evans. The lone goal scorer from last night, his 72nd career goal. 73 assists. He's scored his 145th career collegiate points. 5 shy of 150. That would be the record. Here is a chance, and it's Trucksaw over the line trying to gain something, but they were offsides. Face-off won again by the Huskies. And Cole Antonio was diving for it. This winds up with Sturm over the line. He's got Morgan with him, and he lost the puck. It was swatted off his stick. Buchholz had it stolen away. Shirky. Meyer there to keep it from getting to Lund. As he tries to get around Castaneda, kicks to his stick. He's got a man going to the net. On his backhand. Oh, what a save. Jurgens. He had Gritsuck going to the net as well. It's Meyer backhanding it off the glass, shaking it off. It's a stinger to the glove. Might have caught a stick. Sturm. Dangerously in front of his net, has to elude Meyer. Nearly turned over. He's able to get it out to center. Parker Church will go off the boards and in. Under 9 minutes remaining in this opening frame. 1-0 off a goal from Lucas Sturm. This pass missing everybody. That'll be an icing. McDermott and Shirky on the face-off, and Shirky won it. Just wide of Jurgens, in the corner it goes. Pass soars up high, now it's gloved down by Abrokta. Abrokta is pinned up against the glass. He tries to feed it back, assuming Pathana was there. He was already striding towards the net. Out the zone it's taken. Van Voorhis. Pathana locating it in his skates. Nearly stolen away by McDermott. Loses his stick and picks it up, and now working in is Tricarico. Good defense by Brandon Weitzel. Stolen away by Carson Hilt. Moves to the slot and shoots out blocked off the stick of Abrokta in front. He's got it on his stick now as he tries to feed this one. It was passed behind Weitzel. Van Voorhis. Keeping away from Tricarico or not. McDermott to the net, and that pass was broken up. Peters and Abrokta gets it to him. This one ricochets back to Weitzel, but now taken by the Redbirds. 2-on-2. Tricarico shot. That's a missile and goes up high at Jurgens. Tricarico tied up in behind the play with Van Voorhis, and play is whistled dead. We'll see if we have any penalties. And now Tricarico, some more. Even more to that one as he cross-checks Brandon Weitzel. He for sure will head to the box. Looks vague. Van Voorhis is staying on, and the Huskies will head to a power play. This face-off controlled for the moment by the Redbirds as Natalie rings it around. Pathana gets there first, pinned up against the boards by Meyer, but he backhands it in deeper where it can be taken by Shirky. In behind the cage, up high to Peters. Touch pass right back to Shirky. And again, Peters. Peters tries the shot. It's canceled by Slawinski. It winds up in the glove. Yamada freezes play. Shirky wins the face-off, a bouncer back, and Smith. Shirky in the corner. In a tight window to Smith, back to Shirky. Peters awaiting the pass. He's got it now. Backhands it into the slot. Smith broken up. Natalie. And now it's taken up. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Slawinski tried to get it to Meyer. It was broken up by Peters. I beg your pardon, Zimmerman. Now Peters. Diagonally to Walker Smith. Over the line. To his backhand. Has to regain possession of it as he lost an edge. Van Voorhis just on the ice. Threads it through. Zimmerman save made. Yamada. Meyer to the loose change and all the way down. Van Voorhis with McDermott in his face. They have to elude him. Serm with speed. He works through. Drops it back to Evans. Evans surveys and gives back. Castaneda to Van Voorhis. Down low to Sturm again. Sharp angle shot. That one off a stick in front. Clearing attempts. Winds up with Van Voorhis along the line. Under 20 to go, and that one thrown on goal. Sliding through was Morgan. He's got it on his stick now. Might have went off of him on the initial attempt. Sturm. Van Voorhis headed to the net. He's there! And a great save, Yamada. That'll do it for the penalty. They work up ahead. The Huskies unable to get a goal on that power play. Great defense. Here is Gritzuk. Emerging from his own zone. He'll shoot it in from the red line. Switek is there. Time running out. He's pinned up against the boards. Winds up with Slewinski. Noble all over him. This one comes back, and it's Switek shooting over the glove. And in behind, it works back out. Switek pinches it in deeper. Pathana finding Noble, and he's bodied by Slewinski. This puck is errant and slides all the way back into the Redbird zone. Turch kicked by Slewinski to no one in particular. Eventually it's settled down by Chesney. Chesney over the line with speed. He shoots from a tough angle. That's gloved by Jurgens. No rebound. Huskies trying to clear their own zone, and they do. Walker Smith up ahead, tries a shot, and it rolled off his stick. Smith able to lodge it loose. Turch wrapped up. Pries him off the puck, but Evans comes in there. Zimmerman, drop it back for Evans. On the drop pass, Peters jumps up. Bodies Garcia. Pried loose by Turch, and Cole Antonio got a man up ahead. Cole Antonio got it across. Buchholz. Stop attempts. Off the side of the cage. Lund will backhand it through Natalie. With 3.5 remaining in this opening frame, 1-0 still in favor of NIU, but now a turnover. Morgan in front on the feed from Zimmerman, and that one's denied by Yamada once more. Garcia having trouble settling it along the boards. They're able to get it out. Cole Antonio. Buchholz from center shoots it wide of Jurgens. He'll leave it for Van Voorhis. Trigarico picked his pocket right from Gritzuk, and he scores! I beg your pardon, that's Declan McDermott. His second of the season, and it's tied. So McDermott ties it, and the Huskies looking to come right back. Sturm had it broke and up by Trucksaw. Not out, though. Thrown in. Yamada settles it down with Shirky in the vicinity. Pried up against the boards by Morgan. Couldn't settle it down. And out. Trigarico trying to get past Peters. It's dropped back. Hiltz to the net on his backhand. Dropped off. And it never really had an opportunity as the puck went off from several players in front. Now a 2-on-1 if they hurry. It's Stern with Morgan going to the net. Trying to get it there. Oh my goodness, what a stop by Yamada. Robbed Morgan, and now Carson Hiltz will settle things down for Illinois State. Trucksaw and Van Voris. Backhander around Peters. Final 2 minutes of the opening period. Sturm receives a horizontal pass, and he'll do one once more to Evans. Shooting one. Save made. No rebound from Yamada. And play is stopped with 1:56 remaining in period 1. Face-off one again. Smith in front, knocked down. Evans plays it across. Zimmerman tried to shoot it through. It was blocked. Now Smith, direction. Evans denied again. And now it's thrown to the end again. Yamada, that one's just wide off the side post. Turch. Bank it around to Chesney. Slowinski hovering around in the slot. It's broken up. Huskies probably at the center. Swiatek brought down. He's tripped. And off to the bench for the extra attacker goes Yamada. Calls on against the Huskies. Tricorico tries a shot. That one's guided wide. Castaneda touches up, and with 1:13 remaining in period 1, Redbirds will head to a power play. Walker Smith, the guilty party. And a brilliant opportunity at the tail end of this first period for the Redbirds to take their first lead of the night, potentially. It's Trucksaw, Hiltz, centered by Slowinski. Chesney and Tricorico on the back end. Lots of firepower for these Redbirds. It's tied up, and it's taken. Slowinski feeds Hilton, and he whipped on the shot. And eventually cleared out by Pathana. Final minute of this first period. Chesney taking his time. Locating Hiltz. Over the line, trying to get around Peters. He puts a stop move on him. Gets some space, finds Chesney along the line. Going across to Tricorico. Down low again, Hiltz. Slowinski parked in front of the net, he's got it! He's forced to the outside, couldn't get a shot away, now feeds it, Tricorico. That one's blocked. Hiltz tries a shot, that one's blocked in front. Peters got a stick on it. Couldn't clear it though. Carson Hiltz. Across, Tricorico, Chesney on the saucer pass, had to glove it down. He's pinned and behind by Lund. Chesney takes over, turns around, shoots one. That one off of Shirky's stick. Guy again wide. Hiltz, Tricorico finds Chesney off the boards. His slap shot in front, save made, scramble in the crease. And it's whistled dead with the puck loose. Slowinski with it on his stick right now. That play is whistled dead, however. 1.4 on the clock, one more opportunity for a Redbird potential face-off win. They line up with Chesney in the chamber. Ready to shoot, and that's kicked out of there, but not enough time. We'll head to our first intermission of the night, tied at 1. Lucas Sturm opened the scoring, and it was eventually tied by Declan McDermott. Shots are 12-11. NIU leading the way in that department, relatively even, but both teams will head to the break, and we will as well on Huskies Nation.
All right, so I'm going to give you a pile of pictures from the 90s. You're going to look at them, figure out what you think it is, or take your best guess. When you have an idea, tell us what you think it is.
Sounds good. This looks like a CD player.
This is either a floppy disk or a hard disk. I don't know which one, but they're both, it looks hard, so I'm gonna say hard disk.
I might guess CDs. It kind of looks like CDs.
This is a floppy disk. I don't know if a floppy disk is actually floppy or not, but
Pretty standard. I feel like it's a CD player. I could be wrong.
Oh, these are floppy disks. I remember from middle school we used these.
All right, so first up, I know this is a floppy disk.
I think these are the things that hold CDs.
I think this is a floppy disk,
Probably.
if I'm correct. I don't know though.
All right, I think this is a floppy disk.
I think that's a tablet.
gosh, I have no idea about this one.
Oh, this thing, I have no idea.
I have no idea what this is.
This is the,
Oh boy.
this is like one of those,
If I had to take a guess, it's probably like an egg of some sort.
I mean, yeah, that's a Tamagotchi right there.
Looks like,
Tamagotchi, it's like the little pet you had.
Don't really know.
some kind of like, oh, this is a Tamagotchi. Not only just because it says it, I had one. So
Looks like something would go on like the side of a backpack, like middle school or something. This is a Tamagotchi.
This is some sort of like keychain game. I don't know what the game is.
Game Boy, similar thing, girly version of a Game Boy. Not sure.
I messed with these heavy as a kid. One of my sisters had these.
Fidget toy on this one?
It's like the little, I think it's the little animal you take care of. It's like a little pocket thing. I don't remember what it's called though.
This is,
what the hell are these called? I know what it looks like, and I know what it is. I just can't come up with the name.
forgot the name. It's like a Furby or something.
It's a Furby? Right, oh, okay.
That's not a Beanie Baby, is it?
It's something like a furry or something. Furby.
Oh, I know these.
I want to say these are like webkins, I think.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. These freaky things.
These like the fur. I don't remember the name. I'm like fur babies or something. I don't remember the name.
Furby had one growing up too.
Furby.
This is a Furby.
Something similar.
Some type of,
These things always creep me out. My sister and I had one. Creep me out.
I don't know the name for it, but I know it can talk, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like a horror movie game about it too.
before our time Squishmallows, something like that.
I come from a very old family. Like my parents are in their 70s and I'm 19, so everything in my house is old. So
I was never a Furby guy.
This is a.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is old-fashioned. This is,
I think this is a Walkman. It's an old,
I don't know the name, but I know you can listen to music on it and just walk around.
like a Discmaster, pretty sure.
This is a Walkman.
These things hold the,
This is a headset connected to like a radio player or something.
I mean, I think that's just a portable CD player. Yeah? Yeah.
MP3 player, or a music player with headphones.
listen to music, little CD in the pocket and whatnot.
It's not a cassette player.
I don't know though for exact. Pretty sure this is a Walkman. That's another cool one.
Portable CD player.
My grandpa had this. Always listened to it when he was out and working.
Well, these are just like the, like before iPods, if like iPods weren't a thing before that time.
I did not have one of these though, but my friends did. He was really obsessed with Chris Pratt when he had a Walkman in Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is just like an old MP3 player. I don't know. Used to play music while you run. It looks like.
Oh my.
Duh.
I don't know what these are.
And then
that's
the,
and this is film for a digital, not a digital camera, like a physical film for a camera, I'm pretty sure.
disposable camera film.
Oh, this is film.
I have no idea. It looks like a battery.
Something like maybe it could be energy.
This is like the camera film.
I'm just gonna say batteries.
Film for disposable cameras.
An energy kit? I have no idea.
My brother's a movie director at Criminal Minds, so we used this all the time when he was a kid. Like, he'd always experiment with our old cameras.
I know that's film. So 24-hour energy, maybe.
Film for a camera?
Film for like a Polaroid camera.
Oh no, this is film.
Using
I think I did okay. The one I'm the most confused about? I don't know, probably this one. Really?
You're the first person to get them all right. Out of
Really?
everybody in there. You're the first one. Flash that one shot. Wow.
That's all I got.
Okay. Now look at the camera.
Okay. When do I begin?
Right now.
All right, my name's Alex Tatum.
I'm Ben Hojak.
Hello guys, my name is Ben Sola.
Caden White.
Shane Tennell.
My name is Tommy Kofas. Name's
Yeah.
Jacob Sturman.
My name's Nolan Morrissey.
Yeah, here's ripping questions. They just call me Sola.
Tater Tot.
Tatum.
Hoj.
Ranges from Tom, Tim.
They call me Tennell, even though they all know how to pronounce it correctly.
Bus, mostly. Just last name. Pretty simple.
They call me Sturm.
I'm Alex.
Just Tommy, my full name. I don't really have a full nickname, so.
Nolan and Morrissey. Usually those two.
Tennell.
Or Maury, actually. I
Okay.
get called Maury now.
Nice.
Little Daddy.
I don't really have a favorite. It's probably the Student Home Center.
Probably the rec center.
I don't know, probably Newell.
Probably the engineering building.
Probably Vinny's. Got a good pizza, big pizza, Hurricane, 24 inches.
Good speed. Don't really go anywhere else.
Probably the rec center.
I like going to Qdoba at the Student Center.
That was where I graduated my first 4 years, and I have a lot of good memories there. I actually enjoy engineering, contrary to popular belief, so that's where I enjoy going.
Chipotle.
Ooh.
Or maybe the dining hall. But
New Hall.
Probably Barcima.
Go to order at Chipotle.
Chicken bowl with black beans, white rice, and lots of queso.
I like to just sit and do all my homework like in the middle of the Starbucks area because it's like I just feel really productive there.
I'd say the Student Center in general.
That's crazy. Oh, fun.
Probably Patrick Kane. That's been my idol growing up.
I think it'd be Abraham Lincoln just because of his effect on the world, honestly.
Ryan Reynolds.
Elvis. Gotta be Elvis. He's just cool. Abraham Lincoln.
Why?
It's just Ryan Reynolds. Huh?
I don't know, I feel like George Washington would be cool. First president of the U.S. Corey Crawford. He's my favorite goalie. So probably Corey Crawford.
Probably George Washington.
I'll shoot Wayne Gretzky. Basic answer.
With those fake teeth?
Fake teeth, first president, why not? Michael Jackson.
Probably my brother because I haven't seen him in a while, so I'd like to take another selfie with him. Probably at the Monster Factory because we always wanted to do that as kids. So take a picture at the Monster Factory would be cool.
Oh, a lot.
Any hip hop or even country. Party country is good too.
I'm gonna say Not Like Us by Kendrick.
Oh, Burn It to the Ground. Nickelback. Always. Right in the headphones.
Not really a music guy before game.
Either like Everlong or go to mainly just Everlong, honestly, I'd say.
So it might be a unpopular thing, but I don't really need any music. I just think about what I'm gonna do.
Run This Town by Jay-Z, for sure.
Bad Penny by Rory Gallagher.
Till I Collapse by Eminem.
For a game. I would say Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill.
Love Sosa by Chief Keef. I'll go baseball and football.
Cooking. I love cooking. I usually get all the guys together on the team, and just yesterday we did a huge breakfast for dinner cookout and whatnot in the Blackstone. And
I know a lot about football. Anything sports, even like other than basketball, football, whether it's football, baseball. So
handiwork. A lot of people don't know this, but like I build decks and stuff in the summer, so stuff like that.
the NHL, the sports. I know a lot about like the contracts and just I've played a lot of franchise mode on NHL, so
Video games.
I want to say math.
Baseball.
Golf. Big golfer.
Lots of video games. Mainly like old PS2 ones like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy, big into those.
Are you a math major?
I'm an engineering major.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Wow, that's a hard question.
I feel like they're just evil in a way, you know?
Owls.
I feel like an alligator would be pretty rude.
probably a polar bear. You see them being mean.
I like an alligator, I think. I think they're pretty mean.
Be the rudest.
Why?
They're always causing chaos.
Probably like a chicken.
I feel like raccoons would be mean.
Ooh, that's a good one. I kind of feel like a koala bear would be the rudest. Just because it looks cute. Probably very rude.
Usually kind of snaky. I don't know. They always got like a weird look to them.
Probably a lion. They just think they're top dog. Probably a lion.
Lion owls.
They just always give weird looks.
Probably a killer whale, because they're already about that lifestyle. So I feel like they would just slap you if you look at them wrong on the street or something.
A samurai.
Like a cowboy.
Let's say the cowboy because he has a gun, usually. Or at least the rope to tie him up.
Samurai, it's got the sword. I get the Cowboys probably got a 6-shooter, but I feel like Samurai's got some armor, got a sword.
Cowboy.
Probably a samurai. They have the sword skills and the quick reactions. The cowboy's got the pistols though, so that could be a close battle. Probably the cowboy or the samurai, I would think.
Gosh, I'd say probably samurai. I mean, I feel like the long, like, sword or whatever, just, you know, chop the legs off of the horse and, I don't know, just a pirate, he already doesn't have legs, so.
I think a pirate would, just because they're tough and they're like dads. So I feel like they'd be like overpowered anything basically. They're pirates. So they live out in the middle of the ocean. They're used to like survival and stuff.
Gotta go with my cowboy because he has guns.
I want to say samurai, but low-key the pirate's sneaky. He might like poison in all their drinks or something, or just like when none of them are looking, just blow them up or something. So I'm gonna say pirate.
Welcome back to the action. In the booth, James Goronsky with you here, and we are just about to get underway in period number 2 of this divisional showdown between the Huskies and the Redbirds. Shots 12-11 in favor of NIU through the first 20 minutes of play, and an even score, 1-1. Goals coming from Sturm and Declan McDermott. Still 47 seconds of carryover time on the tripping penalty to Walker Smith at the end of that period. Redbirds will start off on a power play in an attempt to gain the lead for the first time tonight. And we are underway as the faceoff is won by Carson Hiltz. Trying to connect with Chesney, that went off of his skates. Turning back past Lewinsky, and Tricarico carries on. Chicorico trying to weave his way through white sweaters. Does, but he's along the outside. Drops it to Chicorico. And this one broken up and just gotten out of there by Shirky. And Hiltz with speed in on the outside. Tried a shot at his stick canceled. Chesney. Across Lewinsky. Touch to Chicorico. His shot goes up high. It was partially blocked by Pathana, and it was shot so hard that it goes out to center. Walker-Smith out of the box. Back to even strength as Chesney retrieves this pass from Perry at center and works ahead. Truck saw his shot just wide. Perry with an effort to keep it in. Truck saw in behind. Got Chicorico in front, but he's bombarded by white sweaters. Perry gets to the loose puck. His shot, that one scooped up by Juergens and frozen. Cole Antonio wins the face-off, and the Huskies try to clear, but it's held in by Perry. And Al Garcia at the line, feeding Cole Antonio. Sharp angle shot blocked by Lund. Rebound, try to go off the backside, and hit the side of the net. Perry kicks it up off a banker. Lund, I beg your pardon, that's Evans at the red line, has it hacked away from him and in to the Husky bench. Face-off controlled by the Huskies and Evans. Meyer gets it through, past Evans. Meyer to the goal, save made with the right pad by Juergens. And Zimmerman lofted it off of Evans' stick, able to get to the loose puck, but Smith just a stride offside. And the face-off controlled again by the Huskies. Shirky back to Lund. Chicorico feeding Hiltz. Goes across. Had to get to his backhand. McDermott, the goal scorer, did to settle that pass, and the Huskies get to it. They're pry it loose. And Dotson will ring it around. Carson Hiltz there. Lund tried to backhand it up, and it's just able to get out. Chicorico. Over the line. McDermott across. Hiltz broken up. Sturm. Look out with his speed. Canceled quickly by Turch. And Lund soars a pass past Sturm as he's in behind with Turch. He kicks to the stick, reaching to get to it, and he backhands it just behind Peters and out. Chicorico at the line, dropping for Hiltz. He's bodied by Morgan. Trucksaw with speed, moves to the backhand, and that one just slid through the crease as it rolled off his stick at the last moment. Gritzuk to an E with Noble coming towards him. Here's a diagonal pass from Switek to Hiltz. Hiltz, nice move around. Across court, a tap in, and Slawinski has broken the tie. First lead of the night for the Redbirds, and Mike Slawinski gets another goal. 2-1. Lund along the line. And Van Voorhis off of Noble's stick. Chesney. Again, they go up ice. It's Switek trying to get around. Switek, tough angle shot, fought off. Jurgens with the pad. And now Noble, a diagonal pass right onto the tape of Verallo, who moves in on his backhand, tried a Patrick Kane move, and he went up high. Meanwhile, the other way, it's Chesney with room. Chesney, save, May Jurgens. Clearing attempt, not out. Chesney again. He must be tired. He shoots one. It's on. Oh, my goodness, what a shot. And it's 3-1 Redbirds. What a shift for Chesney. Running all over the place like a Velociraptor. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout here. 2 goals. In the blink of an eye, goes from a tie to a 3-1 game. Chesney. Some seeing eye shot by Chesney, and it's 3-1. The Huskies look to get it back. Great start for the Redbirds. Whatever they talked about in the locker room must have worked, because they've scored 2 goals in just about half a minute. Zimmerman to take this upcoming faceoff. And Walker-Smith lost it to Cole Antonio. Up the ice they go. It's Meyer, defended by Peters. Meyer looks over his options. Tight window, and the back pass on the trailer to Turch is past everybody. Meyer retrieving a backhander, and Dotson bringing it around. Turch is there first. Try to get around Van Voorhis. It rolled to Evans, and Zimmerman lofts it all the way up ice. In a pile, it's Smith on the breakaway, shoots wide. A chance to get right back in the game as a miscue between 3 Redbirds wound up right onto the stick of Walker-Smith. He's got it again. The back pass, Evans. Oh, my goodness, that one's a great save again. Yamada has been sharp tonight. And Zimmerman, here's a touch pass in front. Oh, what a stop! Yamada in front. Now Van Voorhis shoots, that's blocks. Meyer prying it loose. Here they come again. Garcia's headed to the net. Meyer whipped on the shot. Regains it, but he's got Van Voorhis on his back. McDermott in front. That one went off Garcia. His own man in front, and Zimmerman able to settle things down. Evans still out there trying to get around. Hilt cannot. Along the line, McDermott pries it loose. Long pass to Tricorico. He drops it over for Hilt. And then he drops it to McDermott. Oh, what a stop. Both goalies putting on a show in the last few minutes. Here it is, pried loose again by Hilt. The back pass. Past Trucksaw. McDermott couldn't settle it, and it's out to center. Gritsuck. Settling it down, Shirky. Castaneda. Touch pass to Sturm from Morgan. Sturm shoots one. That one's blocked by Trucksaw. Sturm tried to get it in deeper, but it was picked off by Natalie, who works up ice. We'll dump it in and get a line change. Trucksaw still out there on Castaneda. He's able to win the battle for that puck. Chesney back out on the ice, keeps it into the zone. Tried a shot that was blocked out by Morgan for the moment. He regained it, and he goes right towards the net through everybody. And it was rolled off his stick at the last second. And now a stoppage of play. Another penalty coming up and the Redbirds will go back to the power play. 0 for the prior one. Morgan will sit for 2. And the Redbirds will look to add to their lead. Slewinski, and the faceoff is won by the Huskies at the corner. Ring around, Tricorico's there. Tried to drop pass, but nobody's there out of sync, and now Pathana, he's canceled by Slewinski. Chesney. Up ahead through the middle, tipped by Trucksaw into the zone. Peters, one-on-one in the corner with him. Right to Trucksaw. And he's still got it on his stick. Now he shoots one, blocker save off of Juergens and into the netting. Hiltz. This is tied up. The Huskies can't clear. Right to Trucksaw in front. Hacked away from him, and Peters out to center. Shirky stepped into Chesney, but it winds up with Slewinski. He's got it on his stick, lost it, got it back. Chesney hanging around the line. Slewinski dangling through defenders. Across Hiltz, wide open net, and getting a piece of it. Superman across. Juergens without a stick, though. Here's Tricorico winding up, and that one's blocked by Pathana. Tricorico again. Chesney. Blocker save without his stick. Juergens in behind the cage. Angling and Slewinski right in front. Trucksaw, he scores. Takes advantage on the power play. They convert. Juergens without his stick, and Trucksaw didn't miss. 4-1. And Buchholz wins it back to Perry. Across Natalie. Garcia back for Buchholz, and they go ahead with Colantonio with Buchholz to the net on the stick. And it was just too hot to handle. Perry shoots one, looking for a tip, and that one soared past Garcia's stick. Natalie on the other side. This one is cleared, but it goes out of play into the netting. I beg your pardon. The benches. 11-10 remaining in period 1. 4-1, an offensive onslaught in the first 9 minutes for the Redbirds. And they got another offensive zone face-off coming up. Evans and Colantonio will duel here. And Colantonio will win it to the boards. Evans is pried up against the boards. Another turnover forces Garcia. Looking for the outlet there. Broken up and banked off the boards by Castaneda. Natalie is the first one to it, a turnaround shot. And that one is wide of the net. Garcia trying to get away from defenders. Castaneda on his stick. Swatted out of the zone by Van Voorhis. Perry walks over the line, shoots from a tough angle. Juergens makes the save. And Castaneda back out. McDermott. Pass. Buchholz had it taken away from him by Zimmerman. Diagonally. And Evans will get it into the zone. Off to the bench goes Walker Smith. Brandon Weitzel on. Tricorico. Staying onside, goes for Chesney. His shot is denied. McDermott back down low for Natalie. Natalie. And Tricorico tried the outlet pass to Hilt. It was broken up. Weitzel. Castaneda flip it all the way out of the zone to center. Parker Church locates Will Tricorico. Cross ice pass open. Here's a shot. That one's denied. Dotson with the opportunity there. It's in the corner. They work it out. Zimmerman can't get it out. Here's Church with a shot. That one went off the post. The outside of it, and Hilt. McDermott trying to sell it down. Here's a shot by Hilt. He scored. No, that was denied by Juergens. It looked like for a second it might have gone in. Now, Weitzel. Hilt. Out to center again. In the slot. Dotson. McDermott. Pithana keeping it away from him as he throws it into the zone off Dotson. Abrupto was there, but able to recover. Church will chase after this puck. Huskies are changing. Lots of room and time. Approaching 8.5 remaining in this middle frame. Shirky. Church, that one hit the official as he tried to clear it in. Who was sitting on the bench and taking up ahead. Sturm on his backhand and diving was Yamada to keep it away. This one flipped out. Chesney. Lund has to look back, make sure he's not in his face, which wouldn't be surprising with the speed that he has. Keep it away from him. Trucksaw. Switek at center of the tip, but it winds up with Lund. Lund over the line. The Huskies have numbers. Lund throws it towards the net, stick it away. Yamada to the corner again. Trucksaw. Slewinski tied up with Lund. Stops on a dime, tried to feed it back, and Lund stayed with him. But we'll head to another power play. The Redbirds will. There's likely a hooking call coming up to Lund. He'll sit for two, and the Redbirds will go to their third power play. Antonio to the boards, but it's swatted out of there by Evans. Gritsuck, a pass, cross ice, McDermott drops it off for Cole Antonio. The return pass ricocheted to McDermott. Again, at the line, Gritsuck, McDermott again. Top of the circle goes down low. Cole Antonio back to McDermott, and then a return pass with space. Cole Antonio shoots, and that one's blocked. Switek locates McDermott, he shoots one. Soaped up, Juergens, no rebound. Face-off win for the Redbirds, Tricorico. At the point, tried to get it through, went off a skate, and it's cleared by the Huskies, Weitzel. Tricorico returns it, moving in on the diagonal pass. He goes from a tough angle, and it's shut down. Pithana was all over him. Now Trucksaw shoots. That one's denied by Juergens. Pass was behind Tricorico. Chesney slows things down. 35 to go on the power play. Chesney moves to the slot. Fire, scores! His second of the night, and it's now 5-1. Another power play goal. They're 2 for 3, and they've been lethal this period. Won by Buckles, Perry to Natalie. Backhands it in. Smith had lost it. Right there is Natalie. Picks it up. His pass was behind Garcia. Perry can't get to it in time. Evans mashed up against the penalty box. He got it down into the zone. Peters will settle this down with 5.5 remaining in this middle frame of play. Evans did get a piece of it, so it won't be icing at center, tipped in. This one's banked off the zone and out. Peters backhanded it through. Morgan is bodied by Natalie. This comes back. Zimmerman back to Morgan. His backhander was knocked off his stick. It looked like at the last second by Yamada. Peters down low. Evans tried to feed in front, and that one never made it. Connection. Here is Garcia with Meyer going to the net. Garcia shoots, save Juergens, and he'll hold on to that one. Freeze play with 4:50 remaining. Trickery won the faceoff and shot one through the crease. Turch at the line holds on to it. It's pried loose, and Sturm. Lund tumbled. Trickerico stole it away and scored! Backhanded one towards Juergens, and it pinballed in. 6-1. And we're going to have a goalie change here. Tristan Sucher. The Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania native will come in relief of Matt Juergens. Noble and around. He works up ice. Noble goes across, and Moralo was behind him. Chesney into the zone, tried a shot, look for the hat trick. Now he shoots one. That one's off a stick and out of play. Here is Chesney shooting. That one's blocked. Blocker to the side by Sucher. The Missouri native, I beg your pardon, that's Joe Miller from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And now here's a high stick. And behind the play is Van Voorhis, looked to have been caught up high. And Switek will go to the box, and the Huskies will head to a much-needed power play. The Huskies will just play catch outside the zone. They try to get something going on this power play. Very dormant second period of play for them as Shirky gets to this loose puck. Shirky shoots one, that's blocked, and Peters originates back to Shirky, and now look out! Meyer may have a step on the D, and getting back to tie up the stick was Shirky. Here's a banker off the boards, and Slawinski's there. Peters will park in front of the net. Realizes Meyer's there, and the pass got there, and Sucher made the save. It is Sturm across the line, and nothing going there as it was hacked out of there by Carson Hilt. It's Evans over the line. Morgan heads to the net. Evans stops. Pass deflected. Sturm gets there. Van Voris across to his partner Castaneda. Back to Evans again. Banker to Castaneda. Now Van Voris winds up, and that one's denied. Yamada doesn't know where it is. He's got it. This one thrown down, and Sucher dropped his stick. Saw Chesney coming right towards him, so he decides to freeze play. Thought about playing that one, and it's just slipped out of his hand, so this faceoff will come back to the Huskies' defending zone with 13 seconds remaining on the minor. Faceoff won by the Redbirds, but out to center. Playing keep away as they let this time run down on the power play. Chesney out of midair. Penalty time up. He drops it for Slawinski. He's got room. Back for Chesney. Tried to give him for the hat trick, but it was broken up by Van Voris. And now Switek shoots one. That one's blocked by Van Voris. Slawinski feeds Switek, I beg your pardon. Natalie lost it in his skates, got it back, shoots one, and that one easily paddled aside by Sucher. Chesney trying to work his way through. Natalie, as it was pried off his stick, Chesney back up high. He's got room to shoot. Drag move around Morgan across. Slawinski blocked off by Castaneda. Now shooting is Perry. That one's denied by Sucher. Perry bats it out of the air and shoots again on Sucher. He'll glove it down with exactly 1 minute remaining in period number 2. Chicorico wins the faceoff and powers it towards the net. And that one went through the crease. Off the stick of McDermott in front, who was looking for his second of the night. Dotson at the line keeps it in. Backhander to Hilt. One-on-one against Brandon Weitzel. He wins that battle. Rings it around. Turch on the other side keeps it in the zone. McDermott shoots. And that one's denied off the paddle of Sucher. Carson Hilt and Chicorico tried to outlet it to McDermott. It was broken up. Sturm ahead. And it's taken by Brandon Weitzel. He lost the puck. They have to touch up to stay onside. Carson Hilt to an open side. Weitzel knocked it away from him and Peters. Going up ice for Allo. Tries to settle down a bouncer in the corner. Turch runs into him from behind. Taken away by the Redbirds. Chicorico will pin it up against the boards and let this time run out. A dominant second period of play from the Redbirds. They scored 5 consecutive goals unanswered. 6-1 through 2 on Huskies Nation. We'll take one last break here and come back for a third period action.
All right, so I'm going to give you a pile of pictures from the 90s. You're going to look at them, figure out what you think it is, or take your best guess. When you have an idea, tell us what you think it is.
Sounds good.
This looks like a CD player.
This is either a floppy disk or a hard disk. I don't know which one, but they're both, it looks hard, so I'm gonna say hard disk.
I might guess CDs. It kind of looks like CDs.
This is a floppy disk. I don't know if a floppy disk is actually floppy or not, but
Pretty standard. I feel like it's a CD player. I could be wrong.
Oh, these are floppy disks. I remember from middle school we used these.
All right, so first up, I know this is a floppy disk.
I think these are the things that hold CDs.
I think this is a floppy disk, probably, if I'm correct. I don't know though.
All right, I think this is a floppy disk.
I think that's a tablet.
gosh, I have no idea about this one.
Oh, this thing, I have no idea.
I have no idea what this is.
This is the, oh boy. This is like one of those,
if I had to take a guess, it's probably like an egg of some sort.
I mean, yeah, that's a Tamagotchi right there.
Looks like,
Tamagotchi, it's like the little pet you had.
Don't really know.
some kind of like,
Oh, this is a Tamagotchi. Not only just because it says it, I had one. So
looks like something going on like the side of a backpack, like middle school or something.
This is a Tamagotchi.
This is some sort of like keychain game. I don't know what the game is.
Game Boy, similar thing, girly version of the Game Boy. Not sure.
I messed with these heavy as a kid.
One of my sisters had these.
Fidget toy on this one?
It's like the little, I think the little animal you take care of. It's like a little pocket thing. I don't remember what it's called though.
This is,
What the hell are these called? I know what it looks like, and I know what it is. I just can't come up with the name.
Forgot the name. It's like a Furby or something.
It's a Furby? Right? Oh, okay.
That's not a Beanie Baby, is it?
It's something like a furry or something. Furby.
Oh, I know these.
I want to say these are like webkins, I think.
Oh, that's gonna bug me. These freaky things.
These like the fur. I don't remember the name. I'm like fur babies or something. I don't remember the name.
Furby had one growing up too.
Furby.
This is a Furby.
Something similar.
Some type of,
These things always creep me out. My sister and I had one. Creep me out.
I don't know the name for it, but I know it can talk, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like a horror movie game about it too.
before our time Squishmallows, something like that.
I come from a very old family. Like my parents are in their 70s and I'm 19, so everything in my house is old. So
I was never a Furby guy.
This is a,
Oh my god. Oh, this is, old-fashioned. This is,
I think this is a Walkman.
It's an old, I don't know the name, but I know you can listen to music on it and just walk around.
It's like a Discmaster. Pretty sure.
This is a Walkman.
These things hold the,
this is a headset connected to like a radio player or something.
I mean, I think that's just a portable CD player. Yeah. Yeah.
MP3 player, or a music player with headphones.
listen to music, little CD in the pocket and whatnot.
It's not a cassette player.
I don't know though for exact. Pretty sure this is a Walkman.
That's another cool one.
Portable CD player.
Are My grandpa had this. Always listened to it when he was out woodworking.
Well, these are just like the like before iPods. If like iPods weren't a thing before that time.
I did not have one of these though, but my friends did. He was really obsessed with Chris Pratt when he had a Walkman in Guardians of the Galaxy.
This is just like an old MP3 player. I don't know, used to play music while you're running, it looks like.
Oh my.
Duh.
I don't know what these are.
And then
that's
that's the
And this is film for a digital, not a digital camera, like a physical film for a camera, I'm pretty sure.
disposable camera film.
Oh, this is film?
I have no idea. It looks like a bad.
Something like, maybe it could be energy?
This is like the camera film.
I'm just gonna say batteries.
Film for disposable cameras.
An energy drink? I have no idea.
My brother's a movie director on Criminal Minds, so we used this all the time when he was a kid. Like, he'd always experiment with our old cameras.
I know that's film, so.
24-hour energy, maybe?
Film for a camera?
film for like a Polaroid camera.
Oh no, this is film.
Using.
I think I did okay.
The one I'm the most confused about? I don't know, probably this one.
That's film for a camera.
Really?
You're the first person to get the Polaroid. Out of
Really?
everybody in the- You're the first one. Flash that money shot smile.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Now look at the camera.
Okay. When do I begin?
Right now.
All right, my name's Alex Tatum.
I'm Ben Hojak.
Hello guys, my name is Ben Sola.
Shane Tannell.
My name is Tommy Coa.
I'm Drake Bust.
Name's
Yeah.
Jacob.
My name's Nolan Morrissey.
My name's Ramon Malik.
Yeah, here's your ripping question.
They just call me Sola.
Tater Tot. Nickname off Tatum.
Hoj. Ranges from. They call me Tennel, even though they all know how to pronounce it correctly.
Bust, mostly. Just last name. Pretty simple.
They call me Sturm.
I'm Malik. Just Tommy, my full name. Just I don't really have a full nickname, so.
Nolan and Morrissey. Usually those two.
What is it?
Tannell.
Or Maury, actually. I
Okay.
get called Maury now.
Nice.
Little Daddy.
I don't really have a favorite place. I almost probably the student home center.
Probably the rec center.
I don't know. Probably Newell.
Probably the engineering building.
Probably Vinny's. Got a good pizza, big pizza, Hurricane, 24 inches.
Good speed. Don't really go anywhere else.
Probably the rec center.
I like going to Qdoba at the student center.
That was where I graduated my first 4 years, and I have a lot of good memories there. I actually enjoy engineering, contrary to popular belief, so that's where I enjoy going.
Chipotle.
Ooh. Or maybe the dining hall, but
New Hall.
Probably Barcima.
Go to order at Chipotle.
Chicken bowl with black beans, white rice, and lots of queso.
I like to just sit and do all my homework like in the middle of the Starbucks area, because it's like I just feel really productive there.
I'd say the student center in general.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's a tough one.
Probably Patrick Kane. That's been my idol growing up.
I think it'd be Abraham Lincoln just because of his effect on the world, honestly.
Ryan Reynolds.
Elvis. Gotta be Elvis.
He's just cool. Abraham Lincoln.
Why?
It's just Ryan Reynolds. Huh?
I don't know. I feel like George Washington would be cool. First president of the U.S.
Corey Crawford. He's my favorite goalie. So probably Corey Crawford.
Probably George Washington.
I'll shoot Wayne Gretzky. Basic answer.
With those fake teeth?
Fake teeth. First president. Why not?
Michael Jackson.
Probably my brother, because I haven't seen him in a while, so I'd like to take another selfie with him. Probably at the Monster Factory, because we always wanted to do that as kids. So take a picture at the Monster Factory would be cool.
Any hip hop or even country. Party country is good too.
I'm gonna say Not Like Us by Kendrick.
Oh, Burn It to the Ground, Nickelback. Always, right in the headphones.
Not really a music guy before a game.
Either like Everlong or go to mainly just Everlong, honestly, I'd say.
So it might be a unpopular thing, but I don't really need any music. I just think about what I'm gonna do.
Run This Town by Jay-Z, for sure.
Bad Penny by Rory Gallagher.
Till I Collapse by Eminem.
War game. I would say Dreams and Nightmares by Meek Mill.
Love Sosa by Chief Keef. I'll go baseball and football.
Cooking. I love cooking. I usually get all the guys together on the team, and just yesterday we did a huge breakfast for dinner cookout and whatnot in the Blackstone. And
I know a lot about football. Football, anything sports even, like, other than basketball, you know, football, whether it's football, baseball, so.
Handiwork. A lot of people don't know this, but like I build decks and stuff in the summer, so stuff like that.
The NHL, this sports. I know a lot about like
40 minutes gone by, 20 minutes remain in this late Saturday night duel between your Illinois Huskies and the Illinois State Redbirds, who have really come together in that second period. A 5-goal onslaught, 22-6 shots total in that second period led the way. Chesney with 2 goals, Trucksaw with a goal. Tristan Sucher had to come in relief of Matt Juergens midway through that second period. And we are inside the final 20 minutes on this Saturday night as Hiltz trying to get around Van Voorhis, who's having trouble settling the puck down. Peters comes in there. He's able to work it to Sturm. Diagonal pass in front of the net, but it's hacked at and whacked at. Eventually, Sturm at center will flip it in past Yamada. Perry along the boards. Hacked all the way up ice. Sucher calling for an icing, and it'll be that. To the other side of the ice we move for a face-off. Shirky won back, it came back to him, and he couldn't settle it down. Natalie whacked it out, but Shirky leaves it down low. In front of the net, Van Voorhis ripped it wide. Tricorico finding Hiltz, kicks to the stick. Boxed in with 3 sweaters. Peters backhands it, not out. To an open side, Gritsuck. Gritsuck is blocked by Morgan. He gets it back, goes up high to McDermott again. McDermott across to Perry. His shot through a screen, and that one got past Sucher, but wide. Is it deflected up in the air? McDermott again, and Sucher's got that one. Slewinski, and the face-off one back to Gritsuck, across, Trucksaw, and Switek down and low. Slewinski with Chesney headed towards the net, tried to get it to him. Lund broke that pass up. Slewinski fighting for it, gets it back. Trucksaw settled it down in the line, tried to go back to Switek. Tacked at him off of the stick of Lund. Castaneda settles things down in the corner. Across the lawn and up the boards. Nobody home there. Gritsuckle carry. Truck saw through the zone and in. Castaneda had it chipped away from him by Switek. Truck saw to Switek in front, and Suture's got it. Play frozen. The face-off back, Garcia, and having trouble with it at the line was Turch. It's pried loose by Smith. Locates Zimmerman with Van Voris jumping up on the play, but that pass was broken up. Van Voris still in deep. Turch. They collide. Garcia, as it rolls to him. Going Dotson. Hunter Dotson dumps it in past Evans. Suture out to play it. Leaves it for Peters. Evans with Peters headed towards the net. His shot is blocked up high. Smith is there. Evans across. Zimmerman at the circle. Tough angle shot through the crease. Back Peters. His shot. That one went wide. Past Zimmerman, and Van Voris jumps up to keep the play alive. Zimmerman back to Van Voris. Lets it go, and that's blocked to the side by Yamada. Dotson off the glass. Kept in. Good work by Lund. Holds onto it. Shoots it, blocker to the side, and out of play. Yamada, who has just been sharp tonight. Face-off controlled in the defensive zone, and Natalie up to Tricorico, locating Hiltz. Pass a little too hot off his stick, and thrown back in by Natalie. Hiltz forces a turnover right in front. Tricorico just went wide. Natalie and Perry. Tried the clearing attempt, and Shirky blocked the first time, but not that time. Suture leaving it for Wallix. Off the glass, but Hiltz got a piece of it, just out. Tricorico over the line, shoots one. That one is blocked off the stick of Lund and out of play. It's Tricorico. And the face-off is controlled eventually by Peters. Outlet on a diagonal pass to Weitzel, who moves in, trying to get around Natalie, and coming in for reinforcements, Perry. Breaks it up and takes it up. It's McDermott over the line, and he's run into by Peters as this rolls in on Suture. He'll cover. Ty Lewinsky won it, throws it in on goal, and that one is denied. Held on to again and frozen. Lewinsky, and it's intercepted by Varallo after winning it back Noble, and Trucksaw broke up that play. Taken up the other way by Switek. Lewinsky headed towards the net, but broken up by Peters. Now Noble. Tried to go across to Varallo. It was partially broken up. Peters. And now Pathana at the line. Back to Peters. Over the red line, shoots into the corner. Varallo trying to beat Trucksaw to it, could not. And Trucksaw goes off the boards and goes over the glass. That'll be a whistle. Pathana, and that one's one into the corner. It's Trucksaw. Pass in front of the net as the Redbirds slow things down. Barallo broke up a Trucksaw pass. He's got it on his stick now, trying to back it to Noble, who was standing right in front, but Trucksaw recovered on the play defensively. A banker up to Chesney, trying to get it around. Lund could not. It comes Switek. Trying to get it to Slewinski, and that was broken up by Evans. He's got it on his stick now. Evans, outmanned, will just bring it into the corner. Dotson on him. Picks up the puck, and he'll ring it to his teammate Switek. I beg your pardon, Slewinski. Chesney. Got a 2-on-1, potentially. Here's Chesney in on goal, and that one's denied by Suture. Huskies on the counter. It's Smith. Smith in, and a tough angle shot denied by Yamada, and then he's run into him behind the cage. Zimmerman. Parker Church tied up with Rodon Evans. This one, just along the glass, stays in play. And Church will break up this long pass for Smith. Dotson. Just 6 minutes elapsed time in this third period. No one has scored in it yet. Church regains his balance. Get it right back on the recovery pass. Dotson gives it to him. Evans trying to force a turnover with Smith. Buckles. And the lead ahead Garcia with Cole Antonio. Tried the exchange, and then it's dropped off now. Buckles going to get it. Natalie winds up, and that one's blocked for rebound. Garcia! Did he score? Yes. The 7th goal of the game is Garcia adds the extra points to the Illinois State Redbirds touchdown. Garcia's 3rd goal of the season. And it's 7-1. Past Wallach's down on Suture. He's got Hilt coming right toward him, so he'll freeze play. Chicorico wins it to the back. Perry shoots one wide. Natalie jumping up on the play. Tried to get it to McDermott. It was pinned into the boards, and now a battle. 2-on-2. Hiltz pries it out. Castaneda can't get it out. It is Chicorico shooting. That one's denied. Good one by Suture. Perry jumps up on the play. Castaneda runs into him. Hiltz against Wallachson behind. Morgan chips at it and gets it. Around Chicorico is Morgan. 3-on-3. Puck ricochets to Shirky, and he tried a shot and never got enough on it. Up ahead, Chicorico with Hilt. Hilt's a shot. Save Suture. Rebound in the vicinity, and Suture covers. Another tie-up, and winding up is Chicorico. That's blocked. It comes back in front. Drop off Hilt, and that one goes up high. Chicorico gets it back. Trying to stick handle his way to the net. It comes back to... That one's blocked off. Gritsuck. Across for Trucksaw. Banks it off the boards to Hilt. Hiltz, and the exchange just rolled out of the zone, offsides. Won by the Huskies to the back Peters. Threads it through to Bathana and then Evans. Ahead, and Slewinski's got it on his stick. So over his options, tried to go to Gritsuck, and that one was broken up by Evans. Gritsuck has to go back for it. Evans in the area. And with speed, Gritsuck exits the zone, gives it across to Switek. Slewinski to an open side, shoots from a tough angle, and fighting that one off with Suture. Evans steals it away. And up ice with Verallo, trying to settle it down, and Switek's all over him. Evans goes into the boards. Dotson tried to pry it loose. Slewinski's got it. Past center and into the zone. Slewinski on his backhand waits. And Tate Noble able to pry it loose, and Verallo against Turch and Dotson maintains possession, tried to go across to Noble. It was cut off by Switek. Zimmerman waits for Verallo to touch up, and now he moves in and shoots one. Save made Yamada, who has not been tested much. Freezes play here. Dotson, Garcia waiting for it, leaves it for Buckles. And he had it broken up by Lund as he tried to get it to the net. Now Smith. Smith with Zimmerman, drops it off. Outman, but throws it to the net. Yamada's got it. He'll hold on to that one with 10-10 remaining in period 3. Off the boards, and Cole Antonio impeded by Tate Noble. The play is now whistled dead. Approaching midnight Central Time in this Saturday night matchup between the Redbirds and the Huskies as this faceoff is taken and cleared out to center where it can be handled by Wallach and now Peters. Feeding Sturm. Turning with it, turned it over. Garcia in front, couldn't settle it down. Good defensive recovery by the Huskies, and now Sturm pitches it loose. Buckles defending him, but he gets it across to Peters, and that one was blocked off by Natalie. Up high to Shirky. Going down low. Sturm can't find it. Wallach's in front. Shirky trying to dangle his way through. Winds up on the stick of Sturm. Sturm, the turnaround feed. And that one was broken up remarkably by Buckles. He's got on the stick now over the line, but Natalie was offsides. Huskies will head to a much-needed power play as Natalie will sit for 2. Some extra curricular activity happened after that play, and so Natalie will be assessed a minor penalty. Evans to take on Slewinski at the dot, and he won it back to Castaneda. Across to Van Voris. Deep into the zone. Nobody home for NIU. Cleared pass, and Slewinski moving in on Castaneda to the backhand, and that one was just wide. Morgan at center, eluding Slewinski, dropping it off. Sturm, clean entry. Van Voorhis tried to go back for Sturm, that was out of his reach, and now Slewinski along the boards. Hounded by 2 Huskies, but he gets it out to center, and Castaneda hold on to this one. It's Morgan over the line. Morgan to his backhand, first to the outside. Van Voorhis calling for it. The pass was out of reach. Peters. And now Morgan. Rolls to Peters. Across to Sturm. Evans in the corner. Knocked off of it by Trucksaw, but it's kept in the zone by Sturm. Peters. Down low. Sturm again. Holding on with it. And across to Van Voorhis. He has to turn back forward in the corner. It is Morgan shooting from a tough angle. Save made. Yamada pops up in the air, and it's behind the net. Evans, prone, tried to go back to the top of the zone, but out to center goes. Peters will handle it. Approaching 20 seconds remaining on the minor penalty. Van Voorhis, with some Huskies changing, gets it into the corner, and then he's knocked in the corner by Gritsuck. Battling behind between Gritsuck and Van Voorhis. And we have some penalties coming up. Van Voorhis will go, or will he? Gritsuck had already gone back to the bench. The Redbird box open. And Buchholz will serve the penalty. It looks as if Gritsuck has been ejected from this game. You can see Gritsuck standing in front of the Redbird locker room. He would, out of this game, at least we think, as it's tried to be centered by Pathana. He's parked in front of the net. And handled by Zimmerman at the top of the zone. Down low, Shirky, try to stuff attempt and roll off the stick, and it's cleared. First penalty is up. Hill forces a turnover, shorthanded. Garcia standing in front of the net, but taken away by Smith. Up ahead with numbers. Smith forced to the outside by Natalie. Goes up high to Zimmerman. A long pass up ahead, goes off the stick of Morgan. Yamada comes out to play it. Natalie will whack it out of the zone. It's Castaneda flipping it. Sturm, and once again, Perry forces them back down ice. Evans over the line. Bringing it around in front, Morgan. Oh my goodness, what a stop by Yamada. Windmill blocker save, and wow. Meanwhile, the other way, it's Slewinski. In behind. Final 5 minutes of play in this third. It is Turch whacking it in deeper. Van Voorhis and Slewinski is pinned up against the boards by Van Voorhis. More behind the play. Slewinski just now getting to his feet. Van Voorhis without his stick. Turch up ahead. Connecting with Garcia, trying to get around Lund. It is back to Buckles. Garcia. And Wallach's up ahead. Marks is out there. Garcia juggling it. Tried to get, almost did, past Lund. Huskies recover defensively for the moment. Wallach's trying to play it in front of the crease dangerously. It's whacked all the way down. That should be an icing. No, Weitzel's going to get there. Out of his net to play it. It's ahead for Trucksaw. Past Noble and Wallach's into the corner. Weitzel. Danny Lund at the corner, out to center. Trucksaw receives the pass and in. He's bodied by Weitzel. He still maintains possession of the puck and throws it in on Suter. He's blocker save from a near impossible angle. Another try is blocked from Perry. Abrokta got in front of that one. Now Tricorico has his stick canceled by Weitzel. Still headed by Carson Hiltz. He's got it at center. He works his way around Noble. He winds and fires into the glove. Suture soaks it up. And a stoppage of play with 3:12 remaining. McDermott wins it. Natalie's got it. Into the deep zone for Hilt. And Tate Noble. Out of the zone, they try to, now they do. Into the skates of Smith, however, and Natalie once again into the Huskies' defensive zone. Smith retrieving the pass, and Noble in deep. Smith took it away in front, but that one was broken up by Dotson. Settling things down to the zone, goes to his deep partner, Natalie. Over the stick of McDermott, and into the possession of Peters, who finds Walker Smith. Over the line, Smith drops it for Zimmerman. His shot was blocked off a stick of Tricorico. Evans is there, he'll feed a man, Walker Smith, and then ricochets to Zimmerman, gets it back to Smith, before it's taken by Natalie, broken up by Evans, but eventually cleared. Tricorico in between two defenders. Peters stands his ground. And Van Voorhis working around McDermott. Eventually taken by Chesney, but now Evans. Over the line, Evans. Crosses and shoots one up high, and a good save there from Yamada. Evans gets it back. In behind the net, a pass up high for Pathana, nobody there. Suter will head off to the bench as there was some more extracurricular activity. Van Voorhis was knocked down, and to the power play the Huskies will go for the remainder of regulation, assuming no goals are scored. A minute 32 remaining. 2 minutes to the box goes Dotson. And Dotson at this point, late in the game, will just head off to the showers. Meyer will serve the penalty, and to the winding stages of this game. Shirky wins the faceoff, can't pull it to his forehead. Broken up by Perry. Pathana gains possession in behind. Tried to go to Smith. He had his stick tied up by Turch. And it rolls to Switek. Slewinski. And Tricorico going towards the net, but it was broken up by Peters. Peters ahead. nobody there, shielded by Perry. Inside the final minute is Slewinski. Zimmerman is back, but Slewinski gets the net. Good save. Suture. Smith's got it. In behind. Head fakes on Slewinski as Peters waits for it to arrive and gets there. Pathana shoots one. That one was blocked in front. Flipped up in the air, but not out. Smith loves it down. Feeds Zimmerman. 30 seconds. Pass out of the reach of Walker Smith. It winds up with Turch, and Slewinski will get it out of the zone. And Garcia working on Van Voorst, but he's defended quite well. Zimmerman, the final 15. Played into the boards. Turch is there. Perry just going to pin it up against the wall and let this clock run out. The Redbirds going to take this one 7-1. Back-to-back wins for the Redbirds. They outscore the Huskies 13-2 in this two-game span and pick up 2 games on the road here in Dundee. Both teams will shake hands as we'll go their separate ways. The last meeting of the season between these two. A dominating win here tonight, led by Kaysen Yamada, who was just stellar, and Ethan Chesney, who was not playing checkers, but he was playing chess tonight, laid the way with 2 goals. And these two teams will head off. Officially past midnight here, Central Time. The Huskies salute their crowd, and we salute you. Thank you so much for tuning in to this presentation of Huskies Hockey on Huskies Nation YouTube. I'm James Goronsky saying good night all.